So HTC U Play is a mid-ranger that looks very similar to HTC U Ultra, but it's a mid-ranger, which means it comes at a cheaper price, and we would like to know now if that is also apparent on the camera. So let's go right into the samples. The front camera is surprisingly good in low light. It really handles nice the shadows, the highlights. It's quite sharp, as you can see right here on my face. On the iPhone side, it looks like I haven't slept for days. I will not argue if that is true or not, but you can see that the Play photo was a lot nicer, and I would love to post that as a selfie. It also does quite a nice job with the white balance in the artificial light. So in sunlight, the HDR did quite a nice job of balancing the overblown parts with the shadows, and I would prefer the slightly bit more yellowish white balance of the iPhone over the super clean looking Play. Colors are nice and vibrant, but not too much so they would be overpowering the picture. Okay, the interesting thing is I had zero problems with focusing on nearby objects, something I did experience with U Ultra. This one was focusing quite nicely without any problems, even if the focal point was something thin, and where Ultra gave me problems, there were no problems with Play. Interesting. When it comes to video, here you can notice some of the bigger changes. For example, the artifacting from the digital image stabilization is a bit more noticeable, and also the microphone is not the best. When we switch to video, you can see how this looks and actually how much stabilization is there. And we are walking and almost tripping, but not tripping. Let me do some selfie videos. As you can see, this is the front camera being used. Oh yeah, backlight, horrible. But this happens if I am in this harsh, super harsh sunlight. But if you consider that this is a phone that costs a little bit under 500 euros, it's a great pick for anybody who wants to have a phone that takes great photos. I can actually say that I prefer the photos of Play over the ones that my iPhone does. And I could argue that HTC Play and HTC Ultra do almost exactly the same photos, even though the camera is not the same. So I might test that in one of the later videos. But yeah, I am super amazed by this phone. I haven't tested the full capabilities of the phone, the speed, the battery life, and so on. I like it how it fits in my smaller hands. It's a smaller model, so when it comes to that, I really like it. But apart from that, I can't really say anything about the speed and the battery life and everything else of this phone. But the camera is awesome, so if that's something you're looking for, go for it. I'll see you soon. Bye!